and my star and another dragon blood 3D carving for you. Here we go. And my rose quartz massager and my 3D carving and ocean jasper and my bracelet. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, my friend. Welcome. Good morning, my neighbors. Next one, Amanda, 9995. One scoop for Amanda. Amanda, wait.
Howdy there, folks. This is Lapidary Dave. And in this video, I wanted to chat about something a lot of people, mostly on TikTok, ask me about, which is the topic of lucky scoops. Like the super big social media trend where foreigners scoop crystals, gemstones, minerals out of a tumbler or something else. Sometimes it's like a bathtub for a flat rate price. A lot of folks aren't going to like what I have to say, but I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it anyway. I like it. A lot of folks tell me, hey Dave, this is really hurting the industry, this is hurting the scene. But long story short, I disagree. Like, if you're making a living off of selling the same things that these folks are selling and you can't compete with the prices, maybe you should really reconsider what you're making your living on. What I mean by that is, a lot of these materials that they're selling are actually manufactured overseas, mostly in China. Some people tell me, hey Dave, they sell nothing but fake crystals. I also have to disagree with that. A lot of these folks sell real material. Sometimes it's just super affordable material. Amethyst, rose quartz, carnelian, cheap labradorites, calcites, sodalite, aventurine, random agates from across the world. All of these materials that I see them selling, actually I see going for like $2 to $8 a pound at larger gem shows. And all of the shapes I see them selling them in, for instance, this lady was selling like a calcite pumpkin or a labradorite skull. Those are cut overseas. Very rarely do you see like real artists selling these materials. So when people tell me, hey Dave, they're damaging the market, they're damaging the scene. If anything, it is their scene. Some people tell me they're selling inferior qualities. I really disagree. I haven't seen too many damaged pieces, and I've actually seen people who do lucky scoops remove damaged pieces. When it comes to towers, flames, points, they all have like wax or sticky tack on the tip. The tumbling media that they're using is some kind of like plastic, most likely intended not to do any kind of polishing, but just to be media to move the product. Let's say you were after a polish or a grind from ceramic media. You would put these pieces of plastic shot in there. It could be wrong, it could be something new, just kind of created from Lucky Scoop and this type of marketing that makes things move. It's definitely not the best. One of the biggest lapidary companies in the industry told me a good vibro tumbler should show a piece every 4 seconds. Whatever this plastic shot is that they're using definitely doesn't reappear things every 4 seconds, but then again, like I said, I don't think it's intended to. people that say that the material isn't real. Every once in a while, you'll see people selling like opalite material, and then again, it's in the shape of casual, mass-produced foreign shapes. The angels you see everywhere, skulls, towers, flames. And actually, I've seen several times people ask the Lucky Scoop people, no opalite. And if you get it, they will literally replace it with something else. A lot of Lucky Scoop people are charging between $10 and $80. In the video you see here, I believe it was $56. And honestly, they are floating in a great spectrum of between wholesale and retail. I'm sure a lot of you folks watching do resale. Look at this last scoop. What would you charge for this scoop? Is it is in your mind? Is it damaging your client? Is it damaging your market? If it is, maybe you should really reconsider what you're selling. I had a YouTube subscriber reach out to me today who is looking to start a shop. And I told her there's a lot of things that fall out of favor. There's a lot of things that are being made overseas. In my opinion, lapidary goods are totally falling out of favor. The things that I see people making big money on are mineral specimens and crystals. Every crystal in Lucky Scoop are hand polished, mostly in obelisk or like six-sided crystal form. And really, I don't think they're attacking anybody's market. You could literally buy Lucky Scoops and resell them at your brick and mortar store and make money. If you're mad at Lucky Scoops, I think you're mad at the scene in general. This is nothing new. Everything that they're selling is slightly more than what you could buy it for at larger gem shows. Or if you have the contacts to overseas manufacturers and vendors and miners. I do not have a problem with Lucky Scoop. I think a lot of people are going to be upset with me about that. But I don't have a problem. Everything I see here is pretty unique to where I believe all of these materials are coming from. And they're doing a good job. The people that say that they're lower quality, I have to disagree. One thing that I do notice is they do misrepresent some materials. For instance, the lady called an egg a few moments ago white jade. Jade is a super hot topic. If you're gonna misrepresent a material, don't let it be jade. She just called a piece of iron-ridden quartzite quartz. That's not a big deal. Jade, kind of a big deal, especially for jade people. But jade people have nothing to do with Lucky Scoop. Jade people know they're jade people. They're buying directly from Myanmar or from Big Sur or Wyoming, Canada, New Zealand, whatever. There's a lot of different types of Lucky Scoop out there. There's like makeup Lucky Scoops. There's like random like base metal jewelry. There's nails, eyebrows. There's dedicated bead Lucky Scoops. And besides the tumblers, there's some people who work from like bathtubs and stuff. But social media is pretty ridden with it. Most of the scoops I see are actually on TikTok. I haven't seen it on Instagram or Facebook, but I hear it's been going there pretty easily. When it comes to the ethics of Lucky Scoop, like, really, I can't say too much on that. There's definitely some people who do better than others. Sometimes you can tell when someone's really not doing good, and most likely because they're new. Are they told, hey, I do this for a living? Is the warehouse setting up 40, 50, 60, hundreds of different live feeds of people doing these types of things, and you just get lucky when you do good? I think so. The fake stuff that I see every once in a while, besides opalite, like you might see here, is orange stone. Orange stone is a glass. Besides orange stone, blue, like galaxy stone, which is another type of glass, or like this red slag or smelt, everything's pretty legit. They're real agates. A lot of times they're like agate cores of geodes, just knocked off, tumbled, roughly shaped, and then tumbled into polish. But they're pretty legit. I like Lucky Scoop. You can literally buy Lucky Scoops and sell them in your store. Once or twice I saw lower value Lucky Scoops, like $10, $15, $20 people scoop too much and take something out, or nonchalantly not pull it out of the tumbler to get rid of a few. But I've never seen someone not get their money's worth. Not once. Not even once. Sometimes you just throw extra stuff in there. This is just a quick video on my thoughts on social media Lucky Scoops. A lot of people ask me about it, especially on TikTok when I'm doing lives. A lot of people aren't going to like me saying it. But, you know what? Get over it. If you don't like it, you're not doing the right things at the right time. If you're mad because someone from overseas is selling something that was worked overseas and they're selling more than you, maybe you should think more about what you're selling and where that material is from. I have a great video coming out with a gentleman from TikTok who I really admire on the current scene of American gem sales. I think lapidary goods are kind of out if you're going to make a living, especially online. I think mineral specimens are in. I think crystals are in. From weird places. There was a gentleman selling fluorite specimens from Ireland. Absolutely selling out. They didn't look any better than things from China. But how often do you hear of materials coming from Ireland? It's kind of rare. And I think people are into collecting specimens. People don't want to buy a bunch of cabs. People don't need a bunch of angels or gargoyles and stuff like that. That's every day. And now there's websites like Etsy, Amazon, eBay, all over Google, where you can get that 24/7 for rock bottom prices. There are literally people willing to make cents on the deal. Are they stepping on your toes? Or are you stepping on their toes? The material was bought for the same price that means you can buy it. Shipped overseas. Manufactured by people who are brilliant enough to make the machines to manufacture them and make 1 million angels, make 1 million skulls. Just work harder, work smarter. Be unique. If you're feeling a shop full of angels, obelisks, cheap spheres, and skulls, maybe reconsider it. There's a better way. Be unique. Buy weird stuff from Ireland. Buy from Pakistan. Buy unique turquoises from Australia. I do plan on interviewing a few folks on the current state of American gem scene, but that's for another time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope those of you who don't know Lucky Scoop, who would love to do it, are inspired to get TikTok or to find them on your favorite social media. I haven't seen any on YouTube. I hear they're on Instagram and Facebook. Love you folks. If this video makes you mad, let me know. Put it in the comment section below. If it was helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. It says like 89% of you are not even subscribed. That is super weird. Those of you that are, I really appreciate it. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.
And a flower agate free foam, and my carnelian, another beautiful free foam. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, next one. Brandy Messer 0078. Brandy, wake up, Brandy. Brandy, Mamma Mia for Brandy. Yowza, let's go. Whoa!
Whoa!
Brandy, you got my ocean jasper sapphire. Look at this one. And my purple mica tower. And a blue apatite tower. Here we go. Pumpkin carving. Another beautiful sapphire. And my rose quartz tower here as well. And my koala. Yeah, look at this one. And my lace jasper and my bracelet. Thank you very much, my friend.
Hold on, break, guys. Let me show you how to place your order. First, Gonzalez, next time I'm still waiting to hear from you, because if you do add those as a tree, what's tree? Send your order number in the comments, my friend. Gonzalez, send your order number and I will check for you, okay? Don't worry. And 61839, we don't have this order number.
This video is brought to you by Diamond Pacific Tool Corporation. Diamond Pacific is America's favorite diamond tool, wheel, and lapidary machine manufacturers. For nearly half a century, Diamond Pacific has set the industry standard for diamond lapidary equipment. Join the majority of professional lapidaries and choose Diamond Pacific products such as their Nova wheels, Pixie, Genie, and Titan gem makers, as well as their wide selection of other high-quality lapidary diamond products. Check out Diamond Pacific today and find out why they're considered America's premier diamond lapidary tool manufacturers. This video is brought to you in part by Cutting Edge Supply Company. Cutting Edge Supply is your one-stop shop for all things lapidary and jewelry making tools. Cutting Edge Supply Company has a wide selection of lapidary equipment, jewelry making tools, findings, gemstone rough, and much, much more. Cutting Edge Supply is a company ran by jewelers and lapidaries for jewelers and lapidaries. Check out Cutting Edge Supply. I love them and you will too. Make sure to use product code LapidaryDave in checkout to directly support the channel.